Hello, I'm Kaylee Cooper. And I'm Oprah. And today, we have a special guest. Well, it took a long time for us to dig him up, but we finally found him. John Dalton! John Dalton! John Dalton!
Nice to meet you.
Yay! John Dalton! Hi.
Nice to meet you.
It's
okay. It's okay.
Nice to meet you too. So, to make you feel more comfortable, we got you some food from your homeland. Fish and chips. We have chips, but not the fish.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. So, where are you from?
I'm actually from Eaglesfield, England.
Oh, really? Really? How old are you?
Actually, I was born in around September 6, 1766, so that would make me 423 as of a couple of weeks ago.
He's a little too old for you, so let's move on to the more important things.
Well, besides being, a big scientist and all, what were your other big major jobs?
I was a teacher in Kendal, England for a while.
Okay, let's move on to the more important things, like, what did you discover?
Well, I founded the atomic theory, Daltonism, and my own experimental method.
Ooh, what's the atomic theory?
Well, I believe that matter is composed of extremely small particles called atoms. You know what atoms are, correct?
Yeah.
Atoms are indivisible and indestructible. Atoms of a given element are identical in size, mass, and chemical properties. Atoms in a specific element are different from those of another element. Different atoms combine in simple whole number ratios to form compounds. In a chemical reaction, atoms are separated, combined, or rearranged.
Yep. So, I was looking through this book that you had in your grave, and I kind of took this page out, and it's basically like what you just said, all summed up into one little piece of paper. So, yeah. So what about your experimental method? Tell us about that. Tell me about your experimental method.
Since technology advanced in science since Democritus' day, I was able to perform experiments that allowed myself to support and refine his hypothesis. I studied numerous chemical reactions, making careful observations and measurements along the way. I was able to determine the mass ratios of elements involved in those reactions. My atomic theory, which was proposed in 1803, that were the results of my research.
Okay, so, Daltonism, you couldn't see, right? Well, we can all see the, different colors, but can you tell us what this is, or what this looks like to you?
Big gray ball.
Well, that's all we have for today. So, come on, we gotta take you back to the grave.
Alright, before it gets too late and too dark.
Okay, bye.
Say bye.
Goodbye.